As I grow as a creative, I'm starting to realize just how important environment is. I've always believed creativity can happen anywhere, but I never had a space designed for it. At least, not until now. I figured the best place to start when building a new workspace would be choosing a desk. I wanted something that allowed me to move freely and didn't make me feel confined. I also wanted a desk that inspired me creatively. The setup process was fairly easy. The directions weren't hard to follow at all, and they also provide you the right tools in order to get the process done. Me personally though, I just went with my power drill to make the process a little faster. This is the Desky Dual Hardwood sit-stand desk in the walnut finish. With a height range of 23.6 inches to 49.2 inches, attached to the finish of the walnut desk is a powerful dual motor design with a weight capacity of 308.6 pounds. This desk also comes with a lot of cool features, such as RGB lights, safety impact, and the ability to save 4 presets so you can jump through heights as you please. All of these settings can also be controlled by Bluetooth through the Desky app, which is a time saver. Desky also sent over their integrated cable and data channel with 3 power points. This allows me to properly manage my cables without having a whole bunch of wires dangling from my desk. With all that being said, this desk not only allows me to move freely, but also doesn't make me feel confined, inspiring me to create while also being durable and sustainable. It's the perfect centerpiece for my new workspace. Next, let's talk about what's on my desk. First, I want to start off with my 2023 14-inch MacBook Pro. I got this laptop about 2 years ago, and it's still an absolute beast. It has handled everything I've thrown at it thus far, and it hasn't let me down. Beyond performance, it really complements the overall aesthetic of the workspace as well. Clean, minimal, and modern. As much as I enjoy editing on my MacBook, now that I have an actual workspace, I want to take full advantage of it. So that's where my new PC comes into play. I've decided to reserve my MacBook strictly for editing on the go and use the PC as my main stationary editing machine. I actually got this PC from one of my best friends, Alan. I've seen him on the channel multiple times. Shout out to bro. I'll have the full specs listed in the description below. Right now, I still am editing off of my MacBook Pro. I still need things like a mouse and keyboard for my PC, and I'm working on installing these new SSDs I just got. Once all that's set up and running, you could definitely expect a full breakdown video on my new PC setup. One of my favorite ways to unwind is playing games. And while I do plan on using my PC for gaming once it's set up, for now, my PlayStation 5 is all I need. Alongside it, I'm using the Turtle Beach Stealth 700 headset. These headphones have been with me for a solid 2 years now. They've definitely been through a lot, which you can tell by the tape holding them all together. But they still get the job done. Now let's talk about my current monitor. The HP M32F, a 31-inch full HD display. It's sleek, does the job for now, and fits the aesthetic of the desk nicely. With all that said, I am still eyeing an upgrade. I want something that's a little bit more color accurate and more geared towards video editing. This lamp right here is probably my favorite piece. It adds a warm ambient glow and really ties the whole setup together. And of course, there's a small stack of books I'm currently reading. I've also placed some few fake plants around the desk to bring in some greenery and balance out the tech-heavy look. I do plan on replacing these fake plants with real plants. I think it would bring a more calming energy to the workspace. And even with all this stuff on top of the desk, it's still sturdy and reliable. Even when I stand at my preferred desk height, which is 44 inches, to put things in perspective, I am 6'1", so even when the desk is at this height, it's still a very stable and sturdy desk. I just go back down like that, and I could just pop right back into the position I was just at with no qualms, no problem. Like, I'm just right back where I was, you know what I'm saying? Your desk can't do that. I don't know how I didn't have a workspace all these years of creating content, or just in general. Like, when I was in college, I had a desk, but I never really took time out to invest in an actual workspace. And now that I have one, I don't ever see myself not having one. Like I said, it is a working process, and not just the desk, the whole room in general. I want to repaint the walls. I love the orange, but I do think it's time for a change. I also want to add floating shelves just to add more decor to the room. There's a couple things I want to do in here, and I'm excited for those updates as well. Those updates will be coming soon, but for right now, just focus on the workspace. I do still need a keyboard and mouse. I did get a new microphone that I forgot to mention. I got a Shure mic, and I want to get a microphone arm for this, so I'm not just sitting here holding it all the time, which would probably go over here somewhere where I can reach over and grab it. Another big thing I also want to do with this desk is have nice ambient light. I really want my desk to be well lit and give a real cozy and comfy vibe. And I want to be able to control it all with one touch, like the Apple Home or something like that, so I don't have to turn on each individual light. I can just open the app on my phone. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can go about that, or any suggestions on things I should buy in order to achieve that, definitely leave them down in the comments below. And if you just have any suggestions in general on what you think I should add or take away from the workspace, I definitely want to hear you guys' thoughts. Again, I want to shout out Desky for sending your boy this dope walnut sit-stand desk. I'm in love with it. It's definitely added so much aesthetic and mobility to my workspace. If you want to get your hands on this exact model, make sure y'all check out the links in my description. A lot more updates to come. Hopefully next month we get an updated workspace video. Overall, man, appreciate you being here. It was real. I'm gonna see you when I see you. Y'all be safe out there. Get y'all a standing desk. All right, man, I'm gonna catch up with y'all.